Tastefully Yours has been one of the most talked about K-dramas lately, and while the show isn't doing too well in Korea, many international fans are loving it and want to know more behind-the-scenes secrets. This series is focused on Han Bom-woo, the rich heir of a major food company played by Kang Ha-nul. He runs the best fine dining restaurant in Seoul, but he actually has no interest in food and only wants to control the company. During a struggle for succession, he experiences a life-changing meal in a small restaurant in Jeonju, a city far from Seoul. There he meets Mo Yeon-ju, a passionate and stubborn chef who runs the restaurant and is played by Go Min-si. The two develop a romance, falling in love and growing together despite their vastly different philosophies on food. Meanwhile, they also interact with Jin Myung-suk, the ace of the most popular restaurant in Jeonju, played by Kim Shin-rock, and Shin Chun-sung, who is the son of the owner of the same restaurant and is played by Yoo Soo-bin. This premise attracted the attention of many fans, and the cast helped increase the hype by talking about their characters and their experience filming the show, revealing a lot of very interesting details. Before the show started to air, Ha-nul expressed his excitement for the drama, saying that the series blends a lot of different flavors from fancy cuisine to homemade meals, highlighting how delicious well-made food can be, while also focusing on the charm of each character. He also said the show would be like a late-night snack to watch before going to sleep. Min-si added more details, explaining that Tastefully Yours shares comfort and warmth through the journey of the four main characters, who at first are quite inexperienced, but then grow together while helping each other. Shin-rock instead compared the show to a regional dish called Jeonju jajang soup, saying that just like this stew, the drama might seem to have a familiar taste, but instead it's full of new and unexpected feelings. She also said that viewers should look forward to the chemistry between the main characters, adding that this is one of the highlights of the show. Finally, Soo-bin said that Tastefully Yours is a heartwarming drama that is better enjoyed while sitting around the TV with friends and family. He also added that he prepared for the role by immersing himself in the local culture of Jeonju. Meanwhile, the production team explained what the inspiration was behind this drama. One of the directors, Han Jun-hee, revealed that he got inspired by the many restaurants he visited in Jeonju while attending the Jeonju International Film Festival, and the memories of the great food he tasted evolved into a short story which eventually became the plot of Tastefully Yours. He also revealed that this project is deeply personal for him and shared that many of the characters' names are inspired by his real-life friends. Director Park Dan-hee instead highlighted the importance of the emotional depths of the characters, explaining that this series aims to capture the essence of real-life restaurant owners and their personal stories. The cast instead talked about their characters, explaining how hard they worked to make them more believable. In fact, since the show revolves around food, the members of the cast had to learn a lot about cooking and Korean cuisine, getting lessons from experts. Min-si actually had some previous experience with cooking shows, since in 2024, she starred in the TV program Ginny's Kitchen Season 2, playing the role of an intern at a restaurant. Min-si revealed that this was a precious experience for her, adding that if she didn't take part in this show, her role in Tastefully Yours would have been far more intimidating for her. However, Tastefully Yours was much different for Min-si, and being the female lead, she had to basically learn how to cook. She explained that before filming began, she practiced cooking a lot, and then she learned from chefs who were stationed on the set. Min-si also added that when filming began, the reality competition show Culinary Class Wars was at the height of its popularity, so the cast got some inspiration from the chefs who appeared on that program. Min-si explained that she was deeply impressed by how each chef poured effort and sincerity into every scene when cooking, adding that this helped her portray her character with more sincerity. She also revealed that while learning how to cook, she had to practice her knife skills in order to make her character feel more authentic. For the same reason, Min-si also had to learn a lot about the culture of the Jeolla region, where most of the series is set. Since her character is from this part of South Korea, she had to work hard to learn the local dialect, getting lessons from experts and practicing the right tone, accent, and usage over and over. Unfortunately, despite her best efforts, many Korean viewers weren't convinced by her performance, and many thought that her way of speaking felt unnatural. Other viewers argued that it almost seems like she's speaking a different dialect, and it would have been much better if she just spoke standard Korean instead. In any case, many many fans were still excited at the idea of seeing Min-si acting in a much different role than usual, since Tastefully Yours is her first rom-com drama. She explained that receiving the script of the show felt like a birthday gift for her, and she immediately felt compelled to take the role as the female lead. In fact, she confessed that what drew her attention the most was the character of Yeon-ju, whom she described as a chef with a strong philosophy, unshakable determination, and a belief in sincerity above all else. She added that the way Yeon-ju can be stubborn and eccentric but also deeply warm makes her charming and irresistible. Min-si was also asked to describe her character with food, and she picked a basic dish of kimbap. She explained that kimbap can be delicious when fancy ingredients are added, but she still prefers the simple and classic version that can be eaten every day. She compared this aspect to her character, saying that just like basic kimbap, Yeon-ju remains faithful to the fundamentals, making something simple feel like a beloved classic. Ha-neul also talked about why he chose to join this project, saying that he couldn't wait to return to a TV drama after a long time. He revealed that when he first received the script, the plot was so compelling and captivating that he read everything in one sitting, so he immediately decided to accept the role. The fact that he plays a chaebol heir has caused some discussion, with many netizens complaining that this character has been overdone in K-dramas, but Ha-neul explained that Bong-woo is different. He said that he did his best to make his character feel fresh, highlighting the contrast between his clumsy behavior and his strong pride. He also said that he had some previous experience in portraying this kind of character, but this time it was a bit more difficult since it had been a long time since he last had this role and he wanted to show something more unique. Ha-neul explained his approach, revealing that rather than thinking about how a chaebol heir would act, he thought about what would make his character feel more entertaining while conveying the right feelings. Just like Min-si, Ha-neul also compared his character to food, saying that Bong-woo is like bracken. He explained that bracken can be tasty on its own, but it's even better when added to another dish like bibimbap, as it helps enhance the flavor. He then compared Tastefully Yours to bibimbap, saying that his character is the bracken and the other cast members are the other ingredients, which make the dish more delicious when put all together. Ha-neul also expressed his happiness about collaborating with his co-stars, saying that even when he was tired, the other cast members were always there to make him smile and lift his mood. In fact, it seems like the cast had a great time while filming this drama, as shown in some behind-the-scenes videos. Various scenes, especially those involving Ha-neul and Soo-bin, were really funny for everyone on the set and had to be filmed again and again because the cast members couldn't stop laughing. Actually, judging from the behind-the-scenes videos, it looks like Soo-bin acted as comedic relief not only during the drama but on set too, and he can be seen joking and playing around numerous times. However, Ha-neul also often had funny moments with Min-si, and the two leading stars had a great time together while filming. Another interesting behind-the-scenes moment instead shows that Min-si had to practice a lot before filming a scene in which she had to play dakji, the traditional Korean game made famous by its appearance in Squid Game. Also, while Min-si was filming this scene, Ha-neul was laughing while standing nearby, just out of frame. All these new details about the show and the behind-the-scenes experience of the cast members have helped create more buzz around Tastefully Yours. While much anticipated before it started to air, the series had very low ratings domestically and got a lot of criticism from Korean viewers. Instead, international fans pushed this drama to the #1 spot of the most watched shows on Netflix. Now, it seems like the international success of Tastefully Yours is slowly convincing Korean viewers to give this show a chance, and its TV ratings have increased significantly.